George Shaw Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey,
We
Rashad.
are recording. Folks in the room.
And it's just that entire experience, winning the gold, right from the goal, hearing the national anthem, the whole experience.
Amazing, man. To be one of 12, to be able to do that. There's no like better feeling than that gold put around your neck, with all my teammates, and to do it with the other three here as well. And to have my family there was amazing. That was the difference between this Olympics and the one in Tokyo. Just having them there, my son just coming out to the court, and he knew what to do. He put the medal right in his mouth, like all babies put something. But I feel like he had a special feeling with that's what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to bite the gold. So it was really cool being there and just putting that uniform on.
Outside of fighting the gold, what was kind of your favorite part to see the experience through your son and your wife's eyes? Like, what was maybe a specific experience that you really enjoyed?
With my wife, we were able to go to the Eiffel Tower. He was asleep, right? And then we're walking up on it, and we try to get our pictures together, and he wakes up. It's just a family photo. And when we talked about the Olympics, like he wasn't in this world yet. And just now, it seems like he grew up like so much with us being gone. My teammates saw pictures, like he looks so big, and I was just like, yeah. So just seeing him and just be excited for it, and he just goes with the flow, man. He's great. My wife is great because I was just on the move so much, of experiencing all the things in Paris. I would get pictures of them too coming back from practice. So it was just really cool to see. He has more stamps than I had as a kid at that age in his passport. I didn't even think I had a passport then. So it'll be pretty cool, like down the line, to show him pictures and stuff.
You mentioned it's your family, your family and then your teammates, and you got to see your teammates really blossom at the Olympics, like Jackie, Asia. What was kind of your message to them, or your conversations with them after those performances, just kind of sharing it together?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm 8 and then Asia's 9, so we're right there next to each other. And so I look back, I was like, on their ass. Like that was like the thing that I said every time. And then starting off the game, I was like, be aggressive. Even KP, like, keep doing you, keep being you, just conversations that we would have. And so just really happy to be able to share that experience with them, man, and see them thrive. Asia was awesome from start to finish, and then Jackie having an opportunity to start and contribute, especially on defensive end. Like she was a menace. And then KP just being so clutch in that goal game. I think somebody said there's a picture of him shooting like free throws and her smiling up. Every time I see her, I'm like, are you just gonna smile at the basket? Like, what are you smiling? I'm just like, I just love it, Chell. So I'm just really happy for them and seeing them thrive.
To be able to get some rest, but now you come right back in.
I got rest. Say that again.
You get some 3 days of rest?
I got a couple days. Flying don't count.
To come back and play them right away, is it easy to get the juice back from such an emotional time in Paris and winning it that way, or will it take some time, or do you just go right back into it?
Us as athletes, we have to like kind of perfect compartmentalizing like all the time. We would have to put our season on hold and be like, okay, now how do I get the best shot for Stewie? Okay, put that on hold. How do I take away the best shot for Stewie? And so I think it's just in our nature to compartmentalize and go on to the next thing. That's what an Olympic season looks like. And so that's what these practices and our conversations are going to be.
Chelsea, from a physical standpoint, being back in the States, obviously you were out on the court practicing. Have you had to deal with any jet lag?
Oh, for sure. I was just like, what time is it in Paris? I'm thinking I might be going to sleep soon. So yeah, there's a part of it, and you try to keep your body awake and try to adjust as quick as possible because you have to. Not just going through life, like we have games at certain times. And so just being back in that kind of routine.
We're gonna jump really quick to Zoom. Nikias.
Oh, hey, Chelsea, congratulations on the gold medal, first and foremost. I guess just bouncing off of that, like you had the All-Star game, you had the Olympics, now you jump right in, you get a back-to-back immediately. I guess in terms of the ramp up, like what is that like for you? And have there been any discussions about managing the minutes in this early portion of the schedule?
No, haven't really talked about managing minutes. We got 14 games left. It's kind of pedal to the metal type of feeling. The rest, you just have to go on to the next thing, right? You don't really have time to like stop and just take a load off for a week at a time. So we're ready for the next thing, just conversations. And it looks like throughout the season, just when we have those moments to have time off, taking a full advantage of it.
Got you. Thank you.
One more question in the room?
No.
All right, sorry, Cassandra, why don't you give us the last question? Sorry, I was holding off. And we've got Jackie right here waiting. So Cassandra, can you make it quick?
Yeah, Chelsea, just to go off of that, what are the biggest challenges coming from the high of an Olympics straight into the season? Is it having to compartmentalize, or is it the rest, or is it something else?
I think it's a combination of both, compartmentalizing of like forgetting the things you had to learn in a different uniform and going back to being in the Aces uniform and the style of play and the language and the chemistry that we've already built here. So getting back in those type of habits. And then rest wise, I mean, we've been doing it for a long time where possibly you play a season and you go overseas and only have a few days rest. So it's a little bit different. 2 days is a lot shorter. So it's just focusing on the task and the goal at hand and taking one game at a time.
Thanks, Chelsea.
It's okay, I'm gonna be right after you.
You can't do that.
Well, you wanted me to pass all these?
George Shaw Milligan rolling out.
It's a good question.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.